Tom Aspinall picks Conor McGregor to beat Max Holloway.
I heard a couple of McGregor interviews. I was very impressed with the way what he was talking about and how calm he seemed and how focused he seemed. I know it's just an interview, it doesn't really mean anything, but he's up against it, against an active guy like Max Holloway. But I think the thing is that power doesn't leave. Like, he needs one shot and it can be over. So I'm more favouring towards a McGregor win, to be honest.
Alexander Volkanovski explained why he believes Conor McGregor could end up getting submitted by Max Holloway.
Max get his hand raised, maybe get a finish. Can he hurt him, get him to the ground, and then maybe get a submission? You could maybe see that as well. When people crumble and get really tired, there's always a submission there. Gamble responsibly, but there's probably good coin for a submission over a TKO. If you wanted to be a sneaky bet, that could be something, because he will melt him. And when he's melting and just sort of going there shooting because he's so tired, is a submission going to be the way to go? When he turns over and just gives it back, and then, all right, may as well take the submission. Maybe we see that. So, Max Holloway for the win, 100%, maybe submission TKO if he melts him. Going to be a fun fight, mad card, plenty to talk about in this International Fight Week card. But hey, let's have fun with this.
Max Holloway ran into Benoit Saint-Denis at the UFC PI. How you doing, my friend?
You good?
Yeah. How's your brother? I don't ever want to fight there. You get taxed in Australia.
Yeah.
Vegas is the best.
Even if you win, when you have a bonus, you get half cut.
I'm gone.
Islam Makhachev reveals Alexander Volkanovski recently invited him to come to Australia so they could cook something together. Islam says he told Volk that he doesn't like Australia.
Или Александр Волкановский?
Давай к Волку пойдем.
Александр Волкановский.
История Волк сейчас же готовит как-то.
Да.
И он мне отправляет видео. Приезжай в Австралию, говорит, приготовим вместе.
Это очень крутая идея.
Я говорю, мне не нравится Австралия. Он говорит, почему? У меня, говорю, плохие воспоминания про Австралию. Он говорит, хорошо, тогда к тебе на ферму приеду.
Кстати, надо тебе в Дагестан, чтобы он здесь попробовал. У него очень популярный канал, если ты не знаешь, на YouTube.
Ты знаешь все про это, да?
Я его смотрю, да.
Belal Muhammad believes Max Holloway should be the one initiating the wrestling against Conor McGregor. Belal also advises Max to stay clear of Conor's left hand for the first 3 to 4 minutes of the fight.
That should initiate the grappling should be Holloway, right? We don't know where McGregor is. He's definitely added a lot of muscle on his body, so his cardio is going to get drained. So for Holloway, I would definitely add in a takedown to wear on him to get past that first 3 or 4 minutes. I think that first 3 or 4 minutes, McGregor's going to come out hot. He knows, I mean, when he was at the top, his cardio was a problem. So now 5 years off, extra muscle, higher weight class, I think his cardio is going to be even a bigger problem. So for Holloway, survive those first 2-3 minutes, even initiating the clinch, just stay away from the left hand. Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't think he still has it, just stay away. There's no need. It's a 25-minute fight. And there's a lot on the line for this fight. Justin just won the title. Max has the last knockout win against Justin. Obviously, for McGregor, he could beat anybody and could get a title fight in any weight class. So the winner of this fight, they got a lot.
Adding to that, Rogan and the crew highlight Holloway's trademark work rate and ability to absorb punishment, pointing back to his UFC 326 bout against Charles Oliveira as a telling example.
It's going to be bananas. I mean, people are going to go crazy for the return of Conor McGregor because he's a giant personality.
But don't expect the same thing.
How could
you
it
just
be?
Can't. It's
been 5 years.
But that's the problem.
It might be more.
Because they're going to all expect that.
I think it is a little over 5. It's almost 6, I think.
It might be 6 at the time of the fight.
It might be. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 right now.
Are we expecting to see a Conor that looked like Nate this last fight? Or are we expecting to see a better Conor than someone that looked like Nate? Because Nate did not look good.
No, but Mike Perry did.
And
Mike Perry looked like a
Comment below. Who's winning on July 11th, Max or McGregor? And hit that subscribe button. I'm still a small channel on the road to 500 subs, and I work hard every single day to bring you the latest MMA news, reactions, and fight updates. Adding to that, Rogan and the crew highlight Holloway's trademark work rate and ability to absorb punishment, pointing back to his UFC 326 bout against Charles Oliveira as a telling example.
Well, the thing is about Max Holloway is like Max Holloway isn't that much younger than Conor.
He's not.
But the thing is, Max has been in constant high-level competition the entire time. Won the BMF fight, beat Dustin, like constant high-level competition.
That's right.
It's a different thing.
And I honestly believe him at 155 is the best thing for him.
Absolutely.
But he's not 155 in this fight.
This is 170.
But
honestly, he might be better.
No weight cutting at all.
Just no weight cut, just kind of walk around.
And also, knowing this is such a high-profile fight, Max is always in insane shape.
Shifting the focus to McGregor, fighters like Robert Whittaker acknowledge he remains a genuinely dangerous athlete with fight-changing power in either hand.
It's too hard to say. Conor's been out. Like, we don't know what we're going to see, which version of Conor we saw. Like, even the last fight that we saw him in didn't look great. Yeah, I understand he got injured and stuff like that, but the one before that wasn't great either. But in saying that, let's say we see Conor of old come back, like huge, muscly, 170, feeling himself. He's a nightmare for anyone. He's got some of the, like in his prime, his striking would have been the best.
The MMA world is split on whether Conor McGregor can reclaim his glory or if Max Holloway will finally settle their decade-old score.
Conor went up to fight for that second championship. We were unwilling to go up. Everybody was afraid. George St. Pierre got offered multiple times to go fight Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva to fight John Jones. It was almost impossible. That's why you saw such long title runs. Then Conor McGregor said, it doesn't have to be the same. I can do something different. And now you're telling me a guy is gonna go in 3 different weight classes? That's nuts. Because Cyril Gane never could weigh 180 pounds. That's how you see the difference in the two human.
Turning to his approach in camp, Holloway makes clear he's preparing for the best and most dangerous version of McGregor possible, refusing to take anything for granted.
It'll be a fun fight, man. I think it'll be great. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw on or if you've been keeping up with the YouTube, but we had JDM out for 2 weeks. And, the former champion caliber fighter. It was amazing having him in the camp. True 170er, and it's gonna be a fun fight, man. I can't wait, I always talked about how 145 camps is, especially 5 weeks is irritating.
Yeah.
155 camps is great. 170 fight week camp is amazing. So
Yeah.
I can't wait, we're getting ready for just performance out there. All this week, all this training, everything is just performance.
Tim Welch's breakdown. He opens by noting the trash talk already flying between the two, with McGregor firing off jabs online and Holloway firing right back with equal confidence.
He's talking, says, I'm gonna sun you, child. He tweets, I'm gonna sun you, child. Okay, Max Holloway comes back and says, nah, big dog, you're gonna put some respect on my name. Now the fight's at 170. Conor's been out for 5 years, half a decade. Not the best fight to make, in my opinion. Max Holloway is he's one of the most slick guys. He fights southpaw, he fights orthodox, he'll stomp your legs, he'll teep your body, he'll piece you up with his punches. 5 rounds. I know McGregor and those guys were pushing for 3.
Chael Sonnen gives credit to the current iteration of McGregor for his refreshing honesty, noting that in recent media rounds, the former champion has been unusually forthright about his contract status and the money talks behind the scenes.
Conor has got a new gimmick. And his gimmick right now, which I think is my favorite version of him, is overwhelming honesty. And Conor's never sold BS. He's never peddled just on entertaining you and not caring about the accuracy to his words. He's never done that. He's only falsely sold one thing ever, which is power.
Talking solely about the rematch, DDP emphasized that both fighters met one another in the octagon more than a decade ago. So it will be exciting to see how they have matured and improved, providing the fans with an unforgettable experience.
And like you said, he was a star way before I was just starting my pro career. And then you have Max Holloway, an all-time favorite, crowd favorite. I love him. I think he's an incredible fighter. Him and Conor had that, I think it was Conor's second fight in the UFC. Him and Holloway, what was that, 13 years ago, I think.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah, so those guys fought, and Conor, I remember that's when Conor tore his knee. He blew his knee in that fight, and he had to grapple with Holloway. With Holloway's takedown defense, and Conor was able to take him down and out-grapple him there. So that was this is going to be very interesting. And I think it's going to be a striking fight, of course. I can't wait.
Adding to that, Wade suggests this media-hating, fight-focused version of McGregor is exactly what fans need to see.
Like the interviews from 7 and 8 years ago, you know, in the gym, just standing there. I mean, that's the way it looks. This interview looks like those old school Conor McGregor interviews, doesn't it? It looks like when he was in the gym talking about, don't you ever talk about Sinead Conor that way. So I'm hoping he's trying to capture some of that. I'm hoping he's trying to find a way to tap into that old school Conor again. And because he's been through so many different like variations of Conor McGregor. He's had the rise of 45 Conor, the 55 money team Conor, and then obviously the boxing Conor, then the comeback Conor versus Cowboy, or I guess the coked up Conor versus Habib, and then the years off comeback Conor, nice guy Conor versus Dustin, and then psycho Conor. We need the rise Conor back. We need that guy. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
On the strategic side, most experts agree McGregor's best path is sticking to his striking rather than getting drawn into grappling exchanges.
And Max Holloway has already been taken out by Topuria, and I don't see Conor not being able to replicate that. And it's not going to go to the ground. It's going to be a stand-up fight. And I just look at the power is on Conor's side, the boxing IQ is on Conor's side, you know. The only problem is Conor going to show up? If Conor shows up, I actually favor him 3-1, my opinion. Not saying Max doesn't have a chance, because that'd be baloney, because look what he did to Gaethje. You know, but I'm just favoring. If I had to favor him, I favor the guy I don't like.
On the subject of the rematch itself, Max Holloway admits he's genuinely surprised it's finally happening, noting that while it always felt like a fight destined to happen eventually, he didn't expect it to come together now.
And I thought, everybody was like, bro, 13 years. Like, did you ever think Conor McGregor fight was gonna happen? I was like, yeah, I thought it was gonna happen, but like 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, especially after that horrible leg break and him coming back. But it just proves that he's a fighter, man. You can't get rid of fighters for some reason. But that fighting spirit in you is just always there. And I'm blessed with the opportunity to be able to right a wrong. Actually, we're 0-0, you know, in his way, the way that he made the rules he made up in Conor way, he said he don't count decisions as wins. So at the end of the day, brother, this shouldn't be a 2, it should be just a number 1. And you know, Saturday night I go out there and get 1-0 against the guy.
Turning to Dan Hooker's take, he flags Holloway's featherweight background and McGregor's shaky history at 170 as real factors, while also raising doubts about ring rust after such a long layoff.
After being inactive for so long, and like, no knock on Conor, yeah, that's a career ender. The way that he snapped his leg and having to come back from that and rebuild from that is yeah, credit to him for even, you know, the guy's got more money than anyone else in the sport, and so there's no real need for him to step back in there and get out and compete again. So credit to him for still having that chip on his shoulder and something to...
When the conversation turns to McGregor's absence from the testing pool, Sonnen pushes back on any suggestion of impropriety, explaining that the fighter's situation falls squarely within established medical protocols, though he leaves the finer regulatory details to the experts.
Prescribed would be against the testing agency, against WADA's code. So, to be able to listen to his doctor, he's got to remove himself from that code. That's the only way that he can do that and not be cheating, not be in violation. That's what he did. Conor McGregor did everything 100% right. And most athletes don't, just because they don't know.
Now, giving his final take, Sonnen arrives at that assessment because he views McGregor as a pure explosive striker whose entire offensive identity is built around sudden fight-altering moments rather than sustained output over multiple rounds.
You tell me you think Conor McGregor is going to win. What I'm hearing is you think Conor's going to knock Max out. And if you tell me you think Conor's going to knock Max out, what I'm hearing is that you think Conor can get him out of there in the first round. That sounds right. if Conor's going to get the jump on Max, and particularly the way that Conor fights, right? More of a striker. That's harder to do as you get fatigued.
Building on that, the WAD concept hosts in on McGregor's comment that he won't overestimate any opponent, interpreting it as a signal of a deliberately cold, clinical mindset heading into the Holloway fight.
For you here, do you feel like you'll have to go too far, or do you think you can make this as clinical as you did the first time round, although perhaps in a different way?
I won't overestimate any opponent. I'll be ready for any other.
He said, I won't overestimate any opponent. That's hilarious. I won't overestimate anybody. I haven't heard that one in a while. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. I'm not overestimating my opponent. Like, he's essentially saying, I won't think that Max is good at anything. I won't overestimate his abilities. I won't think he's actually going to beat me in any way possible. Because usually, obviously, you underestimate and it gets the better of you. Conor's like, nah, I'm just going to completely look at him like he's nothing.
Turning to his broader career outlook, Holloway reflects on his recent loss to Charles Oliveira, but doesn't let it shake his focus on the bigger picture, reaffirming his long-standing goal of becoming double champion before it's all said and done.
Yeah, we see what happens, we see what happens. I couldn't tell you right now. Right now I just think a fight, I really want to edge my name in the record books of being a double champ, bro. I really want that. I really want that. And if the opportunity presents itself, or a road to it, that's what I want to do, But first things first is Conor McGregor, and then we'll go from there. I'm turning 35, I think, the end of this year. So
still young.
Yeah, life's good. We can do more. I know my wife and my son is kind of getting over this life just because of the training camps and everything, but we'll see what happens, Never say never, and it's just a blessing to see another one.
I appreciate it, man. Best of luck. Enjoy the week.
Manel Kape posted this to his Instagram story yesterday, showing Ali and Nixick having dinner together. For those unaware, Ali is Kape's manager, while Nixick is his head coach. The photo reads my brother with 2 heart emojis, Eric Nixick and Ali Abdelaziz at Sphere. King Green vs. Terrence McKinney goes down this weekend at UFC 329. It looks like there's some bad blood heading into the matchup. Green says the two were supposed to be friends, and that he initially didn't want the fight.
Because Terrence and I are supposed to be friends. I thought you were a friend. I thought you were the homie. So I'm talking to him so why you want to fight me? Is it that I'm getting that shine and you want to take my shine? What I want to tell Terrence is this. Whoever loses this fight, they're going to say he was washed. If I beat him, they're going to say, oh, you beat a washed guy. He's been beat before. He's been lost. And if he beats me, they're going to say, oh, he's old. He's washed. It does nothing for me to take this fight. We're homies, bro. There's so many other people in this thing we can fight. Go build your wave somebody else. Go build your wave, you know?
Right.
So Terrence cool, I get it, bro. I'm not going to fight you. So I'm okay, cool. We're not going to fight each other. And a week later, he texted me again. He's like, they're offering me the fight. And he's trying to show me his manager and stuff. And it looks like, oh, they've been trying to hype for weeks. They've been working at this, trying to get me. And so I already told him, we don't fight the homies.
Yeah.
Now I feel like you're pressing me. I feel like you think I'm you know what I mean? I feel like you think I'm an easy fight, or you think this is a game, or I don't know what you think this is. But now I just didn't answer him no more after that. No more. No, we taking the fight. I didn't even tell him much to take the fight. Oh no, we're gonna scrap now. Because now you playing with me. There's so many other people you could have did this with, but now you share with me. Let's go fight. You want to get cracking? We can get it cracking.
Inland Empire's own King Green get me all sorts of fired up for this weekend. That's crazy, right? Because yes, in terms of straight contention and the bodies that you put on paper, right? Yes, this fight, I guess I probably should have asked the question, but yeah, it doesn't make sense because you're maybe a win away from the BMF and he's probably nowhere close to it. But wow, interesting backdrop to this one. And yeah, that's
so now we got to fight. We're friends. We got to go fight. It's personal now. So, okay, let's go, bro. You think this is something that, I'm going to show you this dance right here is a little different than anybody you done danced with before. I'm going to knock.
Shavkat Rakhmonov is back in training after undergoing knee surgery in January. Shavkat's last fight was a unanimous decision win over Ian Gary at UFC 310 in December of 2024.
Yeah, so. Yeah. 1, 3, 2. Good.
Good. No, hey. Come on. Hey. Go. Go. Come on, Shavkat.
Dricus du Plessis V's. Kamaru Usman goes down on July 18th. Dricus is aware of Usman's plan to beat him, fight for the middleweight title, and then ride off into the sunset. Dricus says he has no intention of letting that happen.
The problem is, I expect him to come with that physicality like he always does. It's not going to work. I am the most physical guy in the division, 100%, and it's going to be a massive honor to share the cage with an absolute legend like Kamaru, and I do know he's going to bring the best out of me, because if you fight a guy like that and you are not on your best, you will lose that fight. And that's why we have made sure that I'm the best that I've ever been. That's what I'm expecting from him. Like you say, 2 fights, the motivation is there for him to go win this fight, get a title shot, sail off in the sunset. Amazing career, 2-weight division champion, but I'm not going to let that happen. There's only one champion that.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest MMA news. See you in the next one.